Hey everyone, it's Friendly Neighborhood Levi, and a lot of times when I have a certain opinion, I usually just keep to myself unless someone asks. But sometimes you just gotta get stuff off your chest, you know? So here are some various thoughts and opinions on things that I just have. Pasek and Paul are kind of overrated. If you don't know who Pasek and Paul are, they wrote the most recent Tony-winning musical, Dear Evan Hansen. And they just recently won a Golden Globe for their work on Greatest Showman. Now I've heard very little of their music, only about 2 songs. But from the 2 songs that I have heard, Waving Through a Window from Dear Evan Hansen and Running Home to You from the Flash Supergirl crossover, they would make excellent pop musicians. However, comparatively in musical theater, their work is less than inspired. Speaking of uninspired, can we just stop having the Chainsmokers? Can we just stop? Their melodies are dull and repetitive, and their lyrics are essentially just rhyme hunting. I don't understand American football, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. I'm still upset that Zootopia beat out Moana for the best animated picture at the 2016 Oscars. Now, I like Zootopia. It's a very well-written film, it's a well-made film, and it's a very important film. However, as far as animation goes, Moana is simply more well done and has a lot more stuff that's very technically difficult. Things like the water and the lava. Now, I'm sure Zootopia has technical limitations, but Moana reached farther and exceeded expectations. Backtracking to music for a little bit, I don't think Taylor Swift has made a song worthy of the top 10 spot since 2010. Blank Space was pretty good, but not like chart-topping territory. I'm very self-conscious about my outro. It's just something that I threw together as I was filming the first video. It just kind of stuck, but I'm not sure if I should change it. If so, do I just randomly decide to do it at the end of the video, or do I try to bring it up to see if people would be open to the change? I don't drink water nearly as often as I should. I drink it more than I have in the past, but I still need to hydrate myself better. I still feel really guilty for dropping the ball on that book review series I promised in November. It would have been a lot of fun, but usually my book review would just boil down to, this is good. I like it. You should read it. I actually haven't read this yet. Is it good? Does anyone know? Dick Grayson and Damian Wayne are the best Batman-Robin duo, and no one can convince me otherwise. If you think the idea of Disney making a movie with an LGBT protagonist is gays forcing their lifestyle upon you, just stop. In 90% of all media and pretty much forever, any romantic couples have been a male and female relationship. However, there are still kids who develop crushes on classmates that are still the same gender as them. That's right. Non-straight sexualities aren't just something that you randomly pick up around high school. It's something that is innate within you. Therefore, if your child is gay after watching this hypothetical movie, then they were most likely gay before. But now they just don't feel weird about it. They don't feel like there's something off about them. That they feel less alone. And if you think that a child feeling less alone is a bad thing, I don't know what to say to you. Tomatoes are absolutely disgusting. No, I'm not a picky eater, but I will absolutely pick any tomatoes I find off my hamburger. I used to think that people that had cough drops regularly when they weren't sick, I thought they were kind of weird. But now that I know that they're really helpful with your voice, I kind of love them. If you want to do something with your voice for a living, this is your new candy. In my experience, local theater is highly underappreciated. People tend to brush smaller companies aside because they're not Broadway. But despite some obvious differences, local theater can be really, really good, often with performances just as good as Broadway productions. So if you live near a city with a pro theater scene, or in a town that has a good community theater, or even just your local high school, if they're putting on a show that you might like, maybe check them out sometime. Yeah, that felt good to get off my chest. Is there anything that you would like to confess? Please feel free to comment down below. This is a judge-free zone here. If you enjoyed the video, press like. If you want to see more, press subscribe. And until then, have a lovely day.